We're live.
Oh, are we?
We're 100% live.
Well,
and
I
they
can't hear
you
myself
guys.
talk.
Oh.
You can hear you guys. We're live.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
I can't.
We're trying a new
are you
format
trolling?
where we just go live.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
It's the least amount of production possible.
Yes, yes, it is. I could turn the lights off actually if you really want. We can go further.
Yeah. It is too bright. The lights are too bright.
Yeah, I'm not looking.
John.
I'm not looking at.
John, don't do this.
Hey, everyone.
Hello,
Welcome.
everyone. Howdy.
I think we're live.
Hi. We are live, Ron.
Are we?
That's
Yeah.
Justin's fault.
100% live.
100%.
Welcome to the Reaper Zone. That's right.
Get in the zone.
AutoZone. Not a sponsor.
Unless AutoZone wants to sponsor us, then that's fine.
You know, we've been saying not a sponsor for like ever.
Yes,
We need a sponsor on this show.
We do.
we do. Yeah.
All right. I'll talk to
Hey,
Amaranth.
anybody want to sponsor us out there?
No.
Anybody in chat?
I'll send a message to Amaranth.
Hey, she lives in Austin or Houston.
She's not going to sponsor us.
She'll sponsor.
Maybe she'll come on one day for a run. You know?
I hear she watches.
I don't
Hey,
know
everyone.
Who told you that? That was a blatant lie, Ron.
Little birdie told me.
Blatant lie.
My school group needs a sponsor. Yeah. Speaking of school group, I have a tour coming in a couple of weeks for a school D&D group. About 15 kids, I think. High schoolers.
Hey, welcome to Reaper Live.
There you go. Now we can
It's
start.
Thursday night, our favorite night of the week. It's Reaper Live, the show where we blend painting, gaming, and geek culture all together for your viewing pleasure. I'm Ron.
I'm Paul.
I'm John.
Coming to you live from Brian Wynn Studios, it's Reaper Live!
Nailed it.
I have no idea, Ron.
Good one.
Do we need to start over? Do that again?
No, that's good.
No, I was switching it up on purpose.
Oh, okay.
I just was hoping you would pause or take a breath in there, Ron.
Hey, Otis, the
It's
hobby
the
pony.
thing.
Thanks for the prime sub. I pulled your order and scanned it this morning, so I thank you for the lovely message. I remembered it.
Speaking of messages, we appreciate all the messages that you guys put on the orders, but there's a lot of orders, so if we don't respond to your messages, we apologize for that.
Yeah,
We're swamped.
Bonita created a cool little stamp that says Reaper approved.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. So if you guys write something nice or funny on your order and you get a Reaper approved stamp,
You might get a
cool.
stamp. You may not get a reply to your message, but you might get a stamp.
Yeah.
You might get a stamp. Yeah. Cindy asked us to pass that along.
Yes. I try to remember.
I'm glad you did, because I'm not sure if I would have.
We got a lot of Happy Halloween messages. So
Yeah.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Some jokes.
Yeah, a lot of jokes.
Got some dad jokes.
Spookticles, yada yada yada. All the
There
Halloween
was
jokes.
one I can't remember. I read it. I was like, I gotta remember this Reaper Live, and I promptly forgot. So
Carry Michael Cosby. Thanks for trying.
yeah, so it's still crazy.
Super crazy.
I don't think it ever stops being crazy.
That's true.
There's never. I don't think the end is in sight at all. It just it's just going to continue being this way. It's just the way it is.
5.5 is almost over. Almost ish.
So yeah, well, let's just get right into that. Well, let's just talk about that first. 5.5. So okay, so Paul, what's the deal with 5.5? Where are we at?
5.5, we have pulled all of the U.S. non-boat orders.
Right.
All of those have been shipped out. We are aware that you guys aren't getting tracking emails.
So, some people aren't.
Some people aren't.
Some
Some
are.
people are. That is, I don't believe that's an issue on our side, because when we go and put in the information for UPS, your emails auto-populate.
Your email's in there, yeah.
So after that, not sure where it goes.
Yeah, there's something going on between the communication between the Reaper upload and then there's something going on. There's some sort of disconnect.
Yeah,
but-
some people are getting them and some aren't.
Yes.
And I've been seeing a lot of people post on our social medias about them getting their 5.5s and a lot of people painting their 5.5 stuff. So there's a lot of paint jobs and pictures of people opening their stuff and getting their stuff.
Yeah. So so like they said, every order that does not have a ship, right, has been shipped. There might be an exception. There could be a something got stuck in the system or things like that. We generally tend to
We'll flush it out.
flush it out and try to purge it and see if we can get these things
And
loose.
I think, correct me if I'm wrong, all AU, EU, and UK
have
non-boat
been pulled. Yes,
have
they
been
have
pulled.
been pulled. UK is waiting to be sent.
Yeah, yeah.
because
There's like 30 or 40 orders.
UPS is throwing a weird error that I want to have you and Cindy look at.
Okay.
But
Okay.
But they're
outside
pulled
of
and
that,
ready to
They're
go.
pulled.
and ready to
They're
ship.
pulled, boxed, ready to go. So yeah. Now all that's left is to do the orders with the ships.
Yep.
And then we're done with 5.5.
Yep.
And then we'll straight to 6.5.
No.
So yeah, but it's great progress. I guess we're gonna hit it tomorrow. Is that what I hear?
That I'm unsure of. I have
Okay.
not gotten any marching orders from Cindy.
Okay. All right. Cindy will let us know tomorrow what we're gonna do.
How many orders with ships? I don't know the exact number, but it shouldn't take us.
Well, there was orders that were orders with ships, and there were orders that were just ships only.
Yeah.
A lot, quite a few,
Yeah, quite a few.
hundreds, hundreds.
Yeah.
Not thousands.
Oh yeah.
I don't think, but
Tens of thousands.
hundreds.
And orders with boats take a little bit longer because they're multi-box orders and.
And our space is
Yada,
really
yada, yada.
limited. Oh, there
Yeah.
you go, Painterly Get. Thank you.
Thanks, Painterly.
Yeah, space is ultra limited,
Yes,
right?
It's
Little
hard
tight
to
out
get a
there.
forklift through.
Yeah, pretty tight out there.
Yeah, it is tight.
Oh, just so you guys know, you are in the presence of a certified forklift operator.
Okay, all right, there
Nice.
you go. There you go.
Does that come with a pay increase?
Someone asked about Ghoulie bags. Who was that? Just asked about Ghoulie bags. Ghoulie bags are not out yet. No.
Oh no.
No.
They're making them every day.
Yeah.
I think we talked about this a week or so ago. That last year we ran out of in the third week or so.
Yes.
And so we anticipate being able to provide Ghoulie bags through at least the third week again, and we'll continue to make them. And the only reason we're going to stop is if, for some reason we can't. I think the header card, for example, if we
think we
can't
ran
get
out.
those in turn or in time or something like that. But you're good if you guys make your order within the next couple weeks. We're fairly confident you'll be able to get a Ghoulie bag. So, have people been getting rocks in their orders?
Yeah. I
Have
saw
you?
them. I saw them packaged. There was a couple of. I saw a bin of rocks that were going in people's orders.
Okay.
So good luck, anybody that gets a rock.
There you go. Or bad luck. It just depends on, I guess, your perspective on this.
right.
Somebody asked on our social media if we were going to do a sugar skull thing.
Oh, like the
we
sugar skull.
we haven't planned on it.
You know, the text in the Sugar Skull item is still left over from last year.
Oh,
So it never
classic.
got taken out, right? So I think it still says, I thought I took it out the other day because I saw it. And I was like, oh.
not this year.
But we're not doing the contest this year. If you
Yeah.
want to paint your Sugar Skull and post it, please do. We think they're really cool.
It might make a return next year or something.
Yeah. Breast Cancer Awareness Pink we are
Yes.
we are providing that. I'm not sure if every
the-
order's getting it.
The breast cancer pink you're asking about?
Yeah,
being
every
sent
order.
to
Every order's getting it.
AU?
Oh, I think maybe the Mineth is talking about Ghoulie bags.
Oh.
And we did send Ghoulie
Yes.
bags.
Did send Ghoulie bags to.
Yes. I'm not sure how Etherworks is handling the distribution of those, but I think that we're going to sell them down in Australia.
I believe so.
Yeah.
I did send them some.
Okay. The peasant. What's the story behind the rocks? Have you ever seen Charlie Brown Halloween special? That explains it all right there. Just Google it.
Yeah.
It's funnier if you see it for yourself and don't have someone explain it to you. So, let's see. Okay, so let's see. So we're working on that. We're going to finalize that, get that done within the next week or so. We would hope to get all these orders finished and wrapped up and get out of here and be done.
I would probably say a week and a half.
Okay.
Yeah, boats take a little bit longer.
Yeah.
in my
The boats will slow us down, and then on top of the regular day-to-day stuff.
Okay. So there you go. So we're going to be working on it as hard as we can, as much as we can when we get the time to do it. So
Yeah.
but it is a priority. So to get it finished. So
Yes.
that's for sure.
Update on the Vex Deep. When I was in internet earlier, I seen that we had 2 of them. So they should be there, but unsure.
Depends on the way we've got it set up in the products page.
Okay.
If it's got a buffer, then it may not show up if there's only 2. We
Okay.
have to set the buffer to 0. Yeah, it's a technical thing. Someone asked about the mouselings. Almost all our mouselings are regular mouseling size. The only ones that were fun size were the ones from Bones 5 and 5.5. Every other mouseling we do is
Tiny,
yeah.
small boy, short king.
Yeah, mouseling size. Correct, mouseling size. If we do a large mouseling, we will probably put in the description fun size mouseling. But the mouseling that's being offered right now for ReaperCon is
The Dungeoneer mouseling.
classic size mouseling.
Would that be heroic scale?
Heroic scale mouseling scale, I guess. I'm not sure. So there we go. So there's 5.5. We're doing our best to get that wrapped up. We're at the tail end. We just have these last couple hundred orders to go. It's more than a couple hundred, but the last few hundred orders to go, and we'll get it wrapped up and get out of here.
Yep.
Okay, John.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about Base Boss 2, where we are on that?
Yeah, good, fun little information here. I finished the last mold this morning.
Let's go.
So the last mold for the inserts are done.
Really?
To
That's
made
a
for
lot.
Binge USA. It is 44 molds is what is done. So those are all finished. I got an update this morning from David. There are 5 inserts that are completed casting. So
Okay.
completed casting.
So 39 more, or 41 more, 40
Yeah,
more to go.
there's-
I don't know how many.
There's 9 of them that are close to being finished. So as he gets done with a number, he replaces it with another number on the line, the casting line. So there's 5 total that are completed, and there's about 9 other ones that are close, that are getting
Okay.
there. So the next 9 should be kind of done close, all around the same
All right.
time. The issue is that, oh, not the issue, but the way that it learns out is that obviously the bigger bases, there's less on a mold, so they
Right.
take more spins. So
Did you
the
do
ones that have-
multiple molds of those?
Not yet. We just wanted to get them all made first, and then
then go back, okay.
And then go back. As right now, if we're seeing something that's going to take a while, I can make another one. But we also looked at the numbers for Base Boss 2. So like we looked at if a lot of people ordered this one insert more than all the others, then we knew how to make more molds of that. So I just wanted to get them all done first, and now I can make extra molds.
Okay.
But 5 of them are completed casting, and they're being transferred over to the bundling station. So, and the bundling station is like, let's for instance, this number comes in a bundle of 30. So they need 30 bases in a bundle. So all the bases have been cast, and then now we need to put them into their bundles.
Okay.
So, and I think there's 2 of those that are complete out of the 44.
Okay.
So
Progress is a lot more progress made now than what has been made.
yeah, yes,
Really
yeah.
cranking along now.
Yeah,
So it's going.
It should snowball here pretty soon.
Yeah, it's going pretty good. Once 5.5 is, or excuse me, once 5.5 is done, we can really put all our efforts into Base Boss 2, and then we can start working on Bone 6.
Yeah.
Well,
We got-
we're still kind of working on it, but
We got 12
working on
days
it in
before
earnest.
we 12 days before we can do boat 6.
was 12 days.
Of Christmas?
Oh, 12 days of Christmas. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that. And John's working on those too, right?
I
John and
am.
David are working on the Sealcast versions of the 12 days of stuff.
Yep, I know that we got one of the 3 new models in. So you got we'll be seeing that as we get closer to Christmas. But we talked about this last week. We're going to be taking all of the old metal 12 Days of Christmas and turning them into Bones USA plastic. And so I'm in the process of making those molds transition over.
Green users, if y'all are watching, I got your message today. Just haven't had a chance to respond yet, but I will respond back to you as soon as I get a
Yeah,
chance.
they're here in chat. I saw 'em.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. So someone asked. So we got some Bone 6 questions. So we can jump into Bone 6 real quick. Someone asked if the Skeletal Hound Master can be separated from the Skeletal Hound. We're not going to do that, but once you get it in plastic, you clip away. Have a good time. Clip it away. But no, we're not going to separate it. It'll be one piece. Now, I suppose that in production, if there's some sort of issue where we have to separate it and make 2 different parts, we will. I don't foresee that. But right now, it's one piece. There you go. Okay. Before we dive really, really deep into this, let's talk about Ed and Dave just a little bit.
Oh yeah, the brothers.
Yeah, Dave's fine. Y'all, Dave's fine. He's taking care of Ed. Ed's fine. Ed's great. Ed
Yeah.
doing wonderful.
Got a wonderful update this week.
Yeah. So we're hoping that I don't know when Ed will be back on the show or Dave, but I would expect chances are good that they might be on sometime soon. Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not in the next 2 weeks, but after that, maybe so.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Give them
all
time.
signs are really, really positive. So we appreciate. I know that Ed said that he really appreciates all of the hello Eds and get well Eds in chat, and we told him that last week after the show. And so get well Ed, get home soon. We're holding down the fort, waiting for you to get back. So There you go. Okay,
Right.
so much. So yeah, y'all can. I'm sure that Ed and Dave are probably watching. So if y'all want to say hello
Yeah.
and chat, please do.
Yeah, everybody's just been driving their cars around. It's been great.
Yeah. I haven't paid for gas in a while.
Yeah. So yeah, he's doing great. He's doing really, really great, and Dave's doing doing his good brotherly duty and helping his brother along. So some really, really great stuff coming from news from Ed's health situation. All right, so back to Bone 6. Okay, so here we go. On the turntable, you see there. You're probably going to see photos of these in the update tomorrow, so don't be surprised.
Yeah, this is the preview of the update.
These actually got printed for ReaperCon. For the Bone 6 display at ReaperCon.
Oh, I saw it.
I saw it too. It was in a bucket behind Paul's thing that someone may or may not have stepped on.
It wasn't a step. A strong wind knocked a boat over.
Okay, that's what. And then that broke the dragon. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Kyle.
so you see here we've got a few things. Let's see, from the core set. So right there's the Nightmare.
The Nightmare. And this is going to be cast in translucent shadow or like gray or black? Or we don't know?
I think that's a great idea. I think we should definitely do that.
Oh, I thought that's what it said.
Did it say that? I don't remember. You know what? I'm going to say some crap tonight that's probably just flat out wrong. So here we go. You ready?
It's our Kickstarter.
Someone please check me before I say this, that the Merilith there is in the core set. Yeah? Am I right in that? It's in the core set? The Merilith is in the core set.
Yeah, the
Please.
scales. Is that sculpted by Chris?
That is a jam sculpt, right? So
Jam.
This was sculpted by Punga Miniatures.
Okay.
And then given to Christine Van Patten
Nice.
for some tweaking, and then given to Chris Lewis for some tweaking.
I told you. Yeah, I told
And
you, right?
then back to Christine for a little more tweaking. So
Yeah.
Chris pretty much did all those the snake part.
I nailed it.
Because it does. When I brought it all, John saw it. Oh, it's like the Nagindra.
Yeah, we were talking about it before
Yeah.
the show, and I was like, this is a Jason Weeby. This is a this. And I said, this looks like Chris Lewis right here, the Mare Sleuth, right? And I was like, those scales look like Chris Lewis.
Yep.
And so when you said the lower half, I was like, nailed it.
Yep. And then Christine did the upper half primarily, and then Punga did the base mini. Love the mini. Love it.
Oh, yeah.
It's on a 2-inch base. She's terrific.
Much like Lard Gulp here, it's kind of a reimagining of our metal one. Our metal.
Paladin 65 says the Merilith is very cool. I painted the metal version and it was great.
Yeah, she's really reminiscent of our metal version.
She is not. She is not an existing figure though. This figure's never.
Oh,
been,
I know.
Yeah, I was saying that selling Paladin. This figure's
yeah.
never been available before.
She's like the reimagining of it.
She's the
The much bigger.
much
Mother.
improved, better,
Yeah.
properly sized and scaled
Yes.
Merilith.
Heroic scale.
Much like Lard Gulp here.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Here's Lard Gulp. Okay, so there's by Jason Weeby. He is in the core set. Love it. It's a reimagining of the classic two-headed troll. Also by Jason Weeby.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. Sandy Garrity did that. I'm sorry.
Sandra?
Yeah, Sandy did that. And then Jason kind of reimagined it, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I love it. Lard Gulp was one of my favorite figures. This one tops it. I really, really like it.
Yeah, he seems he's a lot thicker. Obviously we can do that in plastic and things like that.
Chunky, yes. In metal, he'd be ridiculous.
Yeah, he'd be redonkulous.
So he's so cool. Very, very cool. A lot of. Unfortunately, you can't see a lot of the details in the turnaround here on the Lazy Susan.
Yeah,
but-
they're a little washed out a little bit, but
Yeah, it's a little. But these are prints, by the way. So
yes, they look really nice.
I'm really, really pleased with them. Here's the Nightmare by Chris Lewis. Okay, like John said, I think in a translucent or a smoky gray color
Much
would
like
be great.
Craterix, right?
Yeah, that'd be cool. It'd be really, really
the
cool.
pose is amazing.
Yes.
On this Nightmare.
Yep, really cool. So Chris did a great job with that. We've been sitting on this miniature for,
The Nightmare?
I'd say since 2019, right after Bones 5.
Okay.
Sitting on it for a long time. Not literally, so I don't hear it in chat.
Ow.
So really, really cool there. And then let's see. Oh, and then
Last
now
one.
all those three are in the core set, and then the giant crayfish is in the Denizens of the Dungeon expansion for Bone 6, and it's badass. It's the coolest crayfish miniature I've ever seen.
Sculpted by Jason?
Jason Weeby, yeah. Terrific, just so cool, just such a great piece.
And that thing's fun.
Yeah, and you guys know the history of some of the items from Bones 4 still haven't made it to retail. items from Bones 5 still haven't made it from retail. So if you want these figures, Bone 6 might be your only chance of getting one of these things. So you might want to go ahead and jump into Bone 6 in the Pledge Manager right now and grab the all these figures. Yeah, the core set wasn't as large as previous core sets, but man, there's some great stuff in there. Some really good stuff in there. Man. I was reviewing the Bone 6 just campaign in general the other day, and while it's not as expansive as previous campaigns, some really good stuff in there. Some really great stuff. So I'm really happy with the way all this stuff turned out.
That's a good question. We get this question all the time with all of our Kickstarters about the Pledge Manager.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the crayfish from the Elden Ring.
When will it close? Oh, yeah. That's amazing stuff. My favorite attack in the game, actually, when they shoot the water.
It's awful to dodge. They're a pain in the butt.
Yeah. It's like isn't that what they do? The crabs, the bullet shrimp? Is that what they do, right? They pinch so fast and hard that pushes the water, like concussive stuff through the water. Okay. And they knock their prey out. Okay. I think they're called bullet shrimp, I think.
No, those are water benders.
Let me tell you my crayfish story.
Oh, God, here we go. Oh, back in my day.
Back in my day, we were playing the Village of Hamlet
Pistol
adventure.
Shrimp. Sorry. They're called pistol shrimp. My bad.
And we had found our way to the moat house. And spoiler alert, and it's only been 40 years since the adventure came out, but still, we made our way to the depths of the moat house and looking for these cultists. And there, beneath the moat house in the dungeon, is a giant crayfish, which will destroy a low-level party if you're not careful. So, and then, there's been a few examples of giant crayfish, but we've never done a figure like that. So it's like we've got to do it. It's my love letter to the village of Hamlet. So there you go.
Nice.
There you go. So those are probably we'll take pictures with Sir 4 scale and put that in the update tomorrow for Bone 6.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Yeah. So you can get an idea of just how large that crayfish is, how big Largo is, how big the Marilith is. So, really, really pleased with a lot of these really cool toys. Really great. Okay.
They're not toys. They're collectibles.
Oh, I'm sorry. They are collectibles because who knows when you're going to see them again. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna put all these out as soon as possible, so you guys can get them forever and ever and ever. Let's see.
I was looking for our Star 4 scale.
Let's see. What was I going to say? We were going to. Anyway, so we have an update tomorrow.
Yep.
So real quick, so I know that in Bones 5, what do y'all think the most popular expansion was in Bones 5 and 5.5?
Gosh.
I would say either the Greek Odyssey or the Dark Depths.
I remember Greek Odyssey being very, very popular.
Yeah, Greek Odyssey was actually the best-selling expansion,
Yes.
followed by Dungeon Dwellers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, because of the owlbear.
But that hour, it's just a good, solid set. It was a small box, but it's a solid set.
That's a good set.
Yeah.
It's good. Like, there's a lot of town folks in there and a lot of NPCs, like, looking characters.
Yeah, some good.
The
All the
Alchemist.
Brian one was great. Fan favorites was great. But the one that I think the most bang for your buck, Dark Depths, right?
Dark Depths.
Dark Depths, definitely.
Yeah.
It's the biggest box,
Yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Had the most cool stuff in it. The biggest, coolest stuff.
Yeah.
And
Sea dragon.
yeah, there's so
The
much cool stuff.
alligator.
The sea giant.
The jellyfish.
Yeah.
Oh, the sea giant.
So,
Yeah.
also in the Dark Depths set, Justin, we had the Mermaid sculpted by Bobby Jackson.
Oh, yes.
And so
yes.
Jyn Greenwald has been slowly making her way through painting all of these Merfolk. And she's been sending them to me here. And then so I wanted to share these photos of the Merfolk by Jyn Greenwald. Ooh. So this is the Merfolk Ranger. Now you're going to see Jyn used a lot of really bright colors. Unfortunately, the picture of the Merfolk King didn't come through, but maybe we'll show that next week. But here's the Merfolk Ranger, the male Merfolk Ranger, the front and the back. So bright. There you go. You can see them both there at the same time. So cool.
Nice.
And Jyn's her transitions, her blending is so smooth. So
Yeah,
there's
and I like
Merfolk
the
Ranger.
sculpting of these to make them look like they were underwater.
Yeah,
Their hair floating.
the floating
things
hair
like
and
that.
everything. Good art direction. Let's see. So, okay, my favorite's the Queen.
Oh, yeah, I love this
the Queen. I really just love the miniature. It's so good.
Yeah. A lot of paint jobs of these with the different scales, shimmering scales and metallics and things like
This
that.
is the first one that Jyn painted, and I think this color scheme, for me personally, is my favorite.
The blue and purple?
Yeah, the blue scales and her hair. And Bobby did such a wonderful job on her long flowing hair. It was just such a cool piece.
Sick.
You know? And she's got the black pearl in her hand. Is that a scrying device? What
This
is
looks
it?
like a great Bones USA piece right here.
It's a cool piece. It is a cool piece. So there's the Merfolk Queen. So we've seen the Merfolk Ranger, the male Merfolk Ranger, the Merfolk Queen. Let's see, what do we got next? Okay, here's the female Ranger. Again, Jyn going with she used a beta fighting fish as
I can see.
Yeah.
as inspiration.
The color of the hair and the fins and the tail kind of alternating.
Beautiful job, yeah. Really, really nice. So these
The
are
skin
just
tone
some-
looks great.
Yeah, it's just gorgeous. Jyn is such a fantastic painter. So really, really great.
Give them to me.
Yeah, they're really great. And like I said, we didn't get the Merfolk King. The pictures didn't come through.
There's a bunch of them, right? Wasn't there like 6 or 7 different mermaids?
Yeah, 6, I believe, right? The King and
Mermen,
the Queen, the 2 Rangers,
Merfolk?
the 2 Guards, and then the Princess and the
King?
Siren, I think. I think
yes.
there were 6. 2, 4, 6, maybe 8. I don't
Oh, yeah,
remember.
There was a
There's
bunch.
lot.
I've seen people paint all of them and put them in a row. So I remember them being quite a bit. 9, David Weir says.
They're really, really cool. And maybe after the 5.5 fulfillment is done, it's possible if you missed out on 5.5, if we have anything extra, we'll either be breaking it up and selling it individually or maybe selling the actual leftover boxes on reaperlive.com. So if you missed out, I mean, how could you miss out?
Yeah.
How about just a mouseling how about a mermouse? How about that?
Ooh, a
That'd be
mermouse.
great. Mermouse.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Now we're talking. Now we're cooking with gas.
Good art direction.
Yeah. Let's see. So, so if you missed out on your Darkest Steps box set, maybe we'll have some left over to be put on reapercon.com. People like the mermouse.
Yeah, it will be a while though, because we have to keep those sets back and for like SODs
Yes.
and things like that for a little bit.
Yes, it will be a little bit. Yeah.
And then they'll go up.
Big Apple SD77 really wants the Merfolk.
The next things, do you want to talk about what's coming out new release wise?
Yeah.
The first things to kind of release for 5.5
Okay.
or 5, Bones 5?
Yeah. Did we bring those over?
I
Yeah?
did not grab
Okay.
them.
And they're up on the previews page on reapermedia.com right now. We're going to release. Go ahead.
The Songs of the Sirens, right?
Yep. Song of the Sirens.
Song of the Sirens. The Incubi and the Succubi.
Right.
As 2 different sets, right?
Yes.
A set of the Succubi and a set of the Incubi.
Yep.
And then...
That was it. Those are the first 3.
The first 3.
That's the first release, and those should go live October 17th, I believe.
October 17th.
So we've got the like John said, the Song of the Sirens and the Incubi and the Succubi.
Yep.
And we put some pictures up. The pictures up on reapermedia.com, but and I should have put Rhonda's painted Succubi picture in the folder tonight. I forgot to do that, but it's up. I think it's up on reapermedia.com. If you go click on the Succubus picture, you can click on the second picture and see the extra photos.
Hey, Hinder Crazy. That's Mr.
There he
Henderson.
is. There he is. Let's see. And then we've got also the Quick Paint White set, or Barrel Wraith, Grave Wraith. Damn. Grave Wraith. So that's coming out all on the 17th, and we have some more new releases coming out on Halloween, which is a Monday.
Nice.
So good stuff coming up. Lots of good stuff. Like I said, I've been shooting some of these Bones USA Sealcast miniatures because Collins has been so crazy doing other stuff. I've been just taking my iPhone and just taking photos. I got to tell you, man.
iPhones have great cameras.
Yeah,
in them.
they are great cameras, but the minis are looking good. They're looking really good. Those Sealcast Bones USA figures are really,
I give
really
credit to the
nice.
mold maker. That's
Really good.
The
I
molds
got
must be
to
really
give
great.
credit to mold making and casting, and QC because
the
they're
material.
really, really nice.
yeah,
the material.
They
Really
look
nice.
great.
Yeah, they do look really good. When is the Halloween special minis?
Well, you have the vampire. He's the freebie. This model.
He's
this one.
awesome too,
And the
Cynthia the
Cynthia the Wicked.
and the Pokey Tool.
And the Pokey Tool.
So those are your Halloween things this year. The Quick Paint Wraith set will be coming out on the 17th. That's kind of Halloween feeling. It's a ghostly kind of a wraith. That'll be available on the 17th. So you kind of have some more spooky stuff coming out then.
Demios Fire. How many machines do we have? How many Sealcast machines? It's a secret. No, I'm just kidding. If you've taken the tour, you've seen it. Currently, we have 3. That is currently how many we have.
Yeah. Chaos Queen for life. Laura, love the vampire, she says. I do too. That vampire is fantastic. I really love it. Daryl did a great job painting it too.
Oh, the paint job looks awesome with the red eyes and
It
everything.
was really good. It was really good. I love the sculpt. I know it looks like he's yodeling or singing or, Romeo and Juliet. But to me, he just looks like a scary vampire. He's really
Mold
cool.
making wise, he's been great. I was really worried about him, to be honest, but he's been perfectly fine.
Yeah.
So
Grandmaster, no, we've done some things before. Like we've done the Halloween night and the All Hallows EU figures, but those are still available.
Yeah.
They're available year round.
I would expect that Halloween night to come into Bones USA at some point.
He's in the Bones 5 core set, right? He is. He's in the Bones 5 core set.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh.
So you're right. He could make his way into Bones USA really, really soon.
Yeah,
he's
he'll be there.
so cool. He's such a good figure. We did the Bonesylvanians. We did talk about putting those out in COCast and Bones USA this year. Just didn't have time.
They will eventually make it over.
Yeah, I think next year is we're really going to push hard to
Hey,
translate.
slow and steady wins the race, you know?
Yeah. Translate some of these models into a different material.
All the materials.
Whew. Okay.
All right, ready to change some gears a little bit?
Okay.
I got something
do it.
cool, Justin. My folder, if it's been updated, I'll give you a second. I don't know if you have or not. You're good. It gave me a thumbs up. So we have the winners of the 21st quarterly contest, if you guys want to see those.
Yes.
And
I'd
we're
love
going to show what the next model is.
All right.
All right. So I believe, Justin, I think, I don't know if they're numbered. Can you see the numbers?
I can see the numbers.
Okay,
yeah.
good. Okay, so number 4.
Yep, 1 through 4.
Yeah, okay. So this is 4th place. I believe it's going to be Audra Lynn.
Look at that.
Audra Lynn.
That's
did this one.
awesome.
Yeah. This one's
That's beautiful.
insane.
That's really great.
It's super cool.
It is really cool.
You see the mech is like cheese.
Cheese, yes.
It's painted to look like cheese.
yeah.
Also, cool little detail. If you look at the rockets, some of them have been fired.
Yeah.
And if you look at the back, on the back side of the model, the same correlating missiles have their different colors, indicating probably like a little red light or where the shell has burst out, or things like that.
Very cool.
Uh,
This is 4th?
This was 4th place.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
Audra.
what I'm saying.
That's good.
Yeah, this is super cool. The visor was a really fun thing for people to paint. Also, cool little thing that I just noticed on this one is the green panel on the back and the top.
Yes, it looks
kinda
like
looks
a radar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like a
that's
beep, beep. So, great job, Audra. This was 4th place. Pretty sick. Nice one, Turjon. And then 3rd place was Jacob Zuvik, also known as Jay Zuvik in chat. This is his. This was 3rd place, and I like the caution painting around the where the missiles are. Cool little highlighted shading.
I like the details on the side of the missile pods as well.
Yep, on the bottom left.
Yeah.
And you can notice, but you can see the missiles are fully intact on this one because that just shows you more on the last one where they made the modifications to cut them out and make them painted to look like they were blasted out. But
Super cool.
also the green and yellow color scheme on this one. I think this was the only green one, the only green out of all the mechs. Different paneling paint jobs on the back as well. You can see that he painted a different type of panel in the back on the bottom right image there.
Yeah.
But this was Jay Zuvik. I don't know if you're here in chat. Oh, there he is. Jay Zuvik. You're in chat. You guys should all have your credit, by the way, if you haven't checked. Let me know. And then we'll move on to 2nd place. This was Tatiana Hoberg. Tatiana Hoberg.
That's nice.
This one, they hand-painted the background, the little background that it's on. And then, obviously, you can tell that they had the light source coming from the background, casting a shadow from the top left to the bottom right. My favorite little subtle detail is the shadow of the missiles. So you can see like the shadow underneath the bottom right of the missiles. And obviously the legs where the light is and then going up towards his face and everything like that.
That is insane.
That's great.
It's a cool little diorama with a hand-painted
really
background. This was
very nice.
Tatiana. I don't know if you're in chat, but shout out to Tatiana.
Very nice. Those are very nice.
And I feel bad because on the original post I misspelled her last name. My bad. I got it all fixed, but shout out to Tatiana. This was a great 2nd place. And then we have 1st place, which was Valendar the Red.
Oh my gosh.
In
Look
chat.
at that.
William Chamberlain. Shout out to Valendar. He 3D printed and he sculpted the rockets himself. 3D printed them.
Cool.
And then he used an old trick that he learned back in, I think, in the 90s, 80s, where they took wire, like a paper clip, and then he put, sawdust flocking or dust flocking or something like that. But my favorite kind of detail is that the smoke trails are really thick, closer to the rocket, and they get thin as you get to the rocket
that's
pod.
nice. That's really good.
You can see the OSL where the rockets are coming out.
Sawdust flock.
Sawdust flock. There you go. Thank you, Valandar. And then the rockets on the base. So the same rockets that were 3D printed. So he 3D printed and sculpted a bunch of them.
So cool.
That is
Pretty sick. And the background, fun fact, is an AI generated background. So he on our Discord generated a bunch of AI backgrounds for everybody, and then he printed them all out on high detail photos,
Oh,
so
cool.
he can use for his miniatures as backdrops.
Backdrops. That's so cool.
And he made it available for everybody else in the Discord as well. So shout out to Valandar. Shout out.
Very great. Very, very cool.
Very cool. So congratulations on your first place and all the other places as well. And then he chose a big list of items, and the first one that he chose for the next quarterly contest, so the 22nd quarterly contest, is going to be 77575.
This will be nice.
I think is this one. It's the Battle Mage, riding his little pony here.
The dwarf battle mage on the pony.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
love this one.
His little Battle Mage.
It's cute.
So this will be the next quarterly contest. So get yours now. Start painting it up. You have until pretty much the end of the year. I don't have the exact date yet, but I'll be announcing this tomorrow on our social medias.
Very cute. Can't wait to. You know, when you guys announced that you were doing the mouseling,
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know about that. Those are pretty impressive. Those are
Yeah.
really cool. Yeah. I
Yep.
really enjoyed that.
Good choice, Vaccaro, huh?
These these quarterly contest results are just killer. They're so good.
They're always really fun.
Yeah. They're really great.
So, thank you everybody for participating. Thank you for participating. I always love the quarterly contests. They're always really fun.
I'm Tears and asks, how tall is the
Little bee?
The bee.
Valandar says 10 millimeters. I can't remember how tall it is.
I believe that's correct. I
Yeah.
believe it is 10 millimeters.
I don't know if that picture had the briangles on it, but that model's, he's not terribly big. No, it didn't. Yeah, he's probably, 2.5 inches, probably? I don't know.
that big?
2.5 inches is still big.
Yeah, I know. Yes, Paul.
Is
But
the
yes.
little mage from Bone 6? What little mage?
Can you use the metal version instead of the bones version? Of course you can.
Is there a metal
Is
version?
there a metal version?
I think
there's a
there is.
metal
I remember casting him.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
It all starts to run together after. By the way,
By the by.
someone had their 27th anniversary on Monday,
And failed to tell
and I didn't
anyone-
get a cake. I didn't get a cupcake. I didn't get a pie.
Oh, I thought it was your 28th.
It's my 27th.
Oh, okay, nice.
Look, so Dave's got me in the system starting in 1994. Started in 1995.
Oh, okay.
So
Clerical error.
in clerically, I started 28 years ago. But
okay.
actually, I started the day they let OJ go. That was
Oh,
the
yeah,
way
that's how
it
you
come.
know.
Right, that's how I knew.
Was it April 1st, right?
Is October 3rd. So we were. I remember on my first day,
that's Ann.
I was sitting at Al Perry's desk, making phone calls. They were like, "Here, call these stores, start making sales." I was like, "Okay." So I was just sort of cold calling stores. Do you guys want to buy some miniatures? And they were like, "We only take Magic. We only play Magic around here. Get out of here." But I did manage to sell a bunch of packages of miniatures to these stores. But anyway, in about the middle of the day, the OJ trial was on the TV, and
The telly.
the verdict was coming in, so we all stopped, and there was like 4 of us, right? 5 of us.
Yeah.
We all stopped
Nothing's
and
changed.
stared at the TV, like, and they were like, "What?" Oh, back to work. Okay, so
Back to work. That's how it was here for the Johnny Depp trials.
The Amber Heard.
Yeah, Amber Heard, Johnny
versus Depp.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, there were
But
still 5
congratulations,
of us there.
Ron.
thank you very much.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you very much. I went and got a donut hole out of the break room. That was my surprise, I guess.
Yeah, his office gained 10% surface area
Yeah, I wish.
every year.
Yeah, I like that.
There's another office upstairs for you to take over.
There is. Look, don't think I haven't already started.
Yeah.
It's Matt's old office.
Oh, classic. I haven't been in there. I don't even know what's in there.
There
Stop.
was a
Don't-
bed in there.
Don't bother.
Oh,
Don't bother. Don't bother. Just leave it alone.
All
Keep
right.
the door shut.
there you
There
go.
was, speaking of Grazietti,
Hey, Gross.
I thought I had the actual Yeti to be printed out to be shown, but I didn't see it in the tub. So I'll have to look again. It was a quick grab. Do I get a Bones USA watch for 20 years? I didn't even get that, David Weir. Didn't even get that at all. Congratulations, T. Tuckerman, for your 30th wedding anniversary. So
Congratulations.
Ron is actually announcing a new Bones line. It'll be the Bones USA Black.
Oh gosh, that sounds great.
Boot camp at Fort Sill, Oklahoma. Fort Sill was the worst military installation I have ever stepped foot on.
Big words.
The worst. It was so bad.
When you did boot camp, what time of year was it?
It was the beginning of the year, so it was wintertime
Okay.
in
All
Oklahoma.
right. So at least it wasn't summertime.
Yeah, absolutely not. But I did summertime at Fort Polk, Louisiana.
Oh gosh.
And let me tell you, those mosquitoes damn near flew me off.
Yeah, you were a lot skinnier back then. Got him.
Okay, well,
Lost in the Woods was as bad as
That's
Fort
where
Sill, is my understanding.
that's where I did my AIT at, was Lost in the Woods. And it wasn't that bad.
Military talk here on Reaper Live.
Yeah, we stopped putting scale indicators on the pics on the website. Any chance of bringing that back?
I don't know really what happened with that, but
I know the Brangles were tried a solution to that.
and then
Well, the B was supposed to be the
Yes.
replacement, and then photography got mixed up a little bit and shifted around for responsibilities.
and then actually
didn't wanna do
Collins
it.
has started putting in the measurements into the actual product page itself.
Right, which is something we probably should have just done from the original get-go.
Well, and so not to digress.
This is a whole.
Yeah,
topic.
there's a reason why I personally don't like that myself, because you tell someone who's not terribly familiar with our products, that it's X amount of millimeters tall. First of all, they say, I don't know millimeters, right?
I'm American.
Right. Secondly, that doesn't really tell you. People think, you know what? I'm not going to get into it.
Yeah,
We're just
that's
not
the
going to do it, please. So, anyway, what else is going on?
That's about it for us. I know that they finished putting in the sewage line in the back here with the new factory. I don't know what the next steps are. I haven't been able to catch.
We're waiting on the
City?
county.
I don't know.
The
Who
governor of
knows?
Michigan.
I don't know what the next step
Who
is.
knows? I have no idea.
I haven't
Ron,
seen
you're
those
supposed
yet.
to be.
Hold on. That is David Ed's project. Solely. That is their project.
I will try to get an update on the building.
I have nothing. I have zero input on that. Zero to say. Can't even request a paint color for the building. I can't even do anything.
I've been hanging out in the store this week a lot. There's a big Magic tournament coming up this week. Been practicing for it. But the store has
we
been
like
popping
that.
off all week. D&D Adventures League here in Denton has taken
they-
up residence here in the store.
Are they back?
Yeah, there was about 20 something. The store was packed last night. So
Nice.
there was people in there painting, there was people in there playing Flesh and Blood, there was D&D Adventures League. It was crazy.
Wow.
The store is popping off. So I'm
I
glad
seen
to
that they
see.
got
to
another fridge
expand.
next to their fridge.
Time to expand.
Time to expand the store.
We gotta add on now.
I mean, the pizza dungeon's not ready yet. May as well just go expand in there and just
That's right.
add the pizza
That'd be a
dungeon
new
to the
building.
back. only half canning there. So good.
Madman. Nice. Madman was in there.
Well, thank you guys for coming out and supporting the Reaper game. So we really appreciate it.
Yeah, it's been fun.
What else?
I think that's all the important stuff, right?
Yeah, let's see.
Nothing too crazy. Any other questions in chat? Oh, Paint Club has been good too. Yes.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Just okay.
Are we ready to do giveaways? Is it what time are we? Doing?
Yeah, we can do giveaways.
Yeah, we do giveaways.
Okay.
Also, Malin took a shot at the Cowboys, Ron.
Across the bow.
Yeah. Well, I just wait. See what happens in 2 weeks
When will Ed and Dave be back? They'll be back soon.
when we
go back
play
to
the
losing.
Eagles.
Ed has to recover, and they'll be back.
Godestio, what kind of restocks came in the containers?
It's a good question.
I know we got a Blown's Black restock.
Mm-hmm.
A very small one,
Yeah.
right?
But I want to say it was a majority of 5.5 stuff.
Yeah, it was mostly 5.5. Crowley Hamster still says Surge's power up. Let's see, what else?
So that's it.
Oh, I was going to give you my weekly TV update. I guess we can wait to the end of the show, but
Yeah, we'll do it after giveaway so people will leave.
Okay.
So we don't anger anybody.
There's no spoilers. I don't have any spoilers. I just have a few opinions on a few things.
Got it. We love
Giveaways
those.
Are ready.
Huh?
Giveaways are ready.
Giveaways
Okay,
are ready.
giveaways are ready. Okay, all right.
All right, let's see here.
All right.
Perfect. Thank you, Quindy.
Okay.
Biscuits and Davy. Paul, you got that?
Let me take it. Gankaku.
Yeah, there you go.
Paul, you get the next one.
Gankaku.
No. I ain't got any of them. I ain't got
Sorry,
any of
guys.
them.
He was inventory. For a second.
That's not even true.
Mon Maji.
Okay, Paul, here you go.
All right, I got this one. Pewter's Roosters.
Oh, man, that's easy.
Shooter Rooster.
That's what I said. I said what I said.
Gray mail.
Average Crafts.
Oh, that's me. Charleston?
Charleston.
Fan of minis.
Ron, that's easy.
Umbro.
Here you go.
Xanfer?
Xanifer.
Xanifer.
Cassie is dead.
Maggie Caribio.
Jared DeRose.
Yep.
You doing this on purpose?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
At this point, yes.
Oh, okay.
Brad test pattern.
P. Willauer.
Pendrake TG.
Nice.
My fuzzy kitty.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Meow.
Once a bitten apple.
What's
Oh,
that?
Taterness.
Okay. Wasn't getting that one. Wasn't
Last
gonna-
but not least.
R. MacBain.
That was Ron's. That was Ron's.
R. McBain.
R. MacBain.
Dang.
Congratulations to all the winners. You won a
Congrats,
$20 gift card to
winners.
reaperlive.com. There's some new release coming out on the 17th, which is in 11 days.
days.
You can hold it till then, or you can spend it on all the stuff that just came out.
Blow
Yeah.
your load now or wait till later.
That's right. There's some good Dungeon Dweller stuff just came out on the 3rd. Some really good stuff. The Dragon Paint set. Someone asked about the Dragon Paint set in the UK. I think it's been shipped.
It's shipped. It should have been there
Should have been there by now.
2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
honestly.
So when they get that stuff, they'll unpack it and they put their quantities in on our website, and then it'll be turned on. But it's up to the UK warehouse to actually do that. We don't do that here. We've shipped swag boxes and Ghoulie bags to Australia. I hate to wash our hands of it, but after that, it's kind of out of our hands. Those guys have to turn it on down there. So there you go. Okay, so before we wrap up,
Yes.
done a little bit of binge watching. So
Okay.
here's what I did. I binge watched She-Hulk.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What's your high?
Love it.
What's
Love
your-
it.
you
It's
love it?
so good. It's
Okay.
so good.
Okay.
If you read the She-Hulk comics, or even if you didn't, it's a 30-minute kind of show. It's funny. It's intended to be funny, breaking the fourth wall and all that kind of stuff. Really great. Love it. Love She-Hulk. Really, really good. Just I watched this morning's the last episode this morning. Really, really good. Love She-Hulk.
You should have been working this morning. And not watching.
This
that's
was
why he was late.
That's
Got
why I was late. She-Hulk. That's right. And the Tatiana Maslany is great, and she looks great as She-Hulk too. I mean, really, really love She-Hulk. Really, really good. And then I started watching Andor.
Okay.
I'm 3 episodes in. I've got 2 more to go. Love it too. Love it too. Andor's really great. It's got a very Blade Runner kind of feel.
Yeah,
to
it feels very dark.
Yeah, it's dark and gritty and really, really good.
Holy crap, I actually agree with Ron. Got him. That's a good one, Kuro.
Yeah, so Disney Plus, got to give you a big thumbs up this week. Really good stuff. And tomorrow, Werewolf by Night. Can't wait.
I've seen good reviews for it.
Seen some good reviews as well. So I saw bad reviews for She-Hulk on. Well, I mean, I know about all the reviewing and all that kind of nonsense, but
Is Ron drunk and liking everything?
So She-Hulk, like the critics rating was really good, but the viewer audience rating was like really low. I'm like,
I was about to say, everyone I've talked to hated it. So,
really?
Yep.
I think it's really
Justin,
good.
you talk to a baby and your dogs.
Yeah, that's fair. And none of them liked it. Actually, my uncle, who's a massive Marvel fan, did not like it either.
Okay, well, your
Really?
uncle...
Who didn't?
His
My
uncle...
uncle, who's
I need to
Who
talk
lives
to
in
you.
he's a Spider-Man, like, oh God, it's crazy. He's a fanatic, I would say.
You know what I've been loving though? House of the Effing Dragon. That show is great.
You know, I've been sort of up and down on House of the Dragon. Some episodes I'm like, okay, cool, and then everyone's going, kind of scratch my head. But this last episode, okay, things are about to get really serious now, really serious. Yeah. So yes, but overall, I give House of the Dragon a thumbs up. For sure.
Yeah, Wakanda comes out soon too. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, can't wait.
Man, that first trailer for that was.
I'm really excited to see Namor. I'm really excited. To see
he looks
Namor.
great.
He does look good, and when and I don't know if it's Shuri is the new Black Panther or if it's
we don't know.
the other character. Can't remember her name.
Oh gosh.
I was like, I don't, man. I really think they should recast Chadwick Boseman and all that kind of stuff. Whatever.
Oh, you can't.
You can't. But I was like, come on, Shuri's gonna be Black Panther. But when I saw the new Black Panther, when she hopped down there, I was like, oh, she looks badass. She looks awesome. She is super cool. Yeah.
I'm excited for Namor.
I like that. I am too.
Because I didn't even know he existed. Like, I didn't know who he was, or because I'm not a big comic book or superhero person. But he looks awesome. I heard. Is he a mutant?
He is a mutant.
Okay, that's what I've. That's what I've
Marvel's first mutant.
Maybe you can explain this to me too, then, Ron. What's Black Adam about? Because I know The Rock is playing Black, but I have no idea about the character.
Isn't he like the opposite of Superman?
He's the opposite of Shazam, if I'm not mistaken.
He's an anti-hero, right? He's
an anti-hero?
He's in that Shazam family of characters, right? So he's got the superpowers like Shazam and like the other characters. I don't know. I'm not terribly familiar with Black Adam myself, but I'm in. Definitely.
It looks cool.
Yeah, it looks.
If it's The Rock's in it, I'm in.
He's the anti-Shazam, is what people are saying.
He is an anti-hero. He is not a. He's not a hero. He's not a bad guy.
He's like Deadpool.
He's like Deadpool.
For just a very
Black Adam is the anti-Shazam. There you go.
And while we're talking about movies that are coming up, they released today, about 2 hours ago, the trailer for the new Super Mario movie.
Oh.
With Chris Pratt.
Well, thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you guys next week.
Bowser looks badass.
Yeah, it looks good.
I saw the still for it, but I was like, I'm not watching that.
They took Mario's butt cheeks away.
Yeah, he has no ass.
My guy has no.
Yes.
Chris
Speaking of
Pratt's
ass, who we rating tonight?
Twitch.tv/Ejin.
Amaranth. What?
I saw. Do you want to rate Amaranth? We'll rate Amaranth finally, if that's what you want to do.
Oh, gosh, I know.
Well,
Who's on tonight, chat?
she probably won't be on.
Lord Gazuma's on, like
I might
always.
go over there. She's not on. I'm going to watch this crap.
Deadpool 3, that's right.
Oh, I don't even have Twitch on my phone anymore.
I hope everybody has a good weekend.
Thanks for the happy anniversary wishes. I really appreciate it.
Oh, thanks for the gift.
Thanks,
gift,
Melon.
Melon. Oh, Chambers got a gift. Josh Harewood. Congratulations, everybody that just got a sub. Thank you, Melon. Runic Raccoon. What's that?
What is that?
Thanks, Corporea. Hugs back.
Let's see here.
Love rating people who aren't
Are we
expecting
doing
it.
Lord
Me too.
Gazumba? Is that what we're doing?
I think Justin's looking.
Yeah. We can do Logo Zumba. I saw someone earlier request the otters, which obviously I'm always on board for the otters.
Oh, Runic
But
Raccoon.
We read them pretty regularly. So let's go with Logo Zumba.
Let's do it.
A lot of people are saying Runic Raccoon, but
Wait, Runic
maybe
Raccoon?
next week. Maybe next week. Since we already started one. We're
Yeah.
good. But maybe next
remind us again next week. We'll raid Runic Raccoon. Promise.
Cool.
if they're on, yeah.
If they're on.
Hey, Peach. We're leaving now, but
Good night.
what's up?
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.
Look for your updates tomorrow. Bone 6 and Baseballs 2.
Yep.
Thank you guys.
Thanks.
Go get your
Have a
quarterly
great rest of
model.
your night. We'll talk to you later.
Coming to you live from Brian Wynn Studios, it's Reaper Live!